It's your favorite blue collar entrepreneur. That's Steve Maduro. I'm happy that you guys are definitely here watching this webinar. Guess what, man? I'm going to share with you guys how I retired after 22 years of working a 9 to 5. I've been in the automotive industry for 22 years, and I've done so many different things. But I bet a lot of you out there are a lot like me, where, like I was, working every single nights, weekends, days, holidays, right? Special events, kids events, birthdays, anniversaries. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. It seemed like no matter how hard I worked, it always seemed to be where, I just never had enough money at the end of the month. It just always seemed like the month was longer than the money. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to say that, I followed vacation travel, and it's amazing. I followed these people. There's some leaders that I've really tagged along to, and really been following them for the last 2.5 years. As a matter of fact, when I first got started in this project, the only thing I did was I booked travel, which this company gives you so much leniency. It gives you so many options, and you're free to do whatever you want to do in this project, and that's exactly what I did. But here's the amazing part. I look back, and I got started October 2013, and I followed this simple system. Simple system. I latched on to leadership, and guess what? Now I own my life. And so I want to show you exactly what I did, how I did it. This is one of many videos to come. But I get a chance now, during the day, at night, because of course, for different areas of the world, there are people that are up right now, and so I share this opportunity all over the world. And I always ask individuals, if time and money were no issue, where are some of the places that they would go, and, who would they take with them? And I tell you, the answers they range from luxurious Dubai to, you know making magic happen for your family at one of the Disney properties, to going to Las Vegas and living up to the mantra, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, to, even skiing the French Alps. Could you imagine for a second? I want you to imagine for a second this being your life, being able to travel all these different places in the world, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we do. And let me tell you, the possibilities are limitless when it comes to vacation travel. Now, all of those fancy pictures and dreaming, that's all great. But let me tell you, documentation beats conversation any day. Did you know that travel is actually the number one research word on the internet between the hours of 9 to 5? Did you also know that listen, every single second, $30,000 a second is being generated in the travel industry? Could you imagine how many seconds I've been, on the line right now, sharing this great project? And there's so many different industries out there. There's the NFL, which is a $10 billion industry. There's the movies, which is a $11 billion industry, and there's also, music, which is a $17 billion industry. But I got news for you: if you can't play ball, act, or sing, chances are your days for getting paid in those industries are over, right? Well, listen, vacation travel operates in the direct sales and the travel industry. Now, here's what's amazing. We already, most of us, participate in the direct sales industry already. There are companies like Avon, Herbalife, It Works, and FM, and there are so many, Mary Kay, right? There's so many companies that we buy products that we love, and we contribute to a $182 billion industry. And so now it's time to get paid from those industries. As a matter of fact, direct sales is responsible for creating more millionaires than any other industry in the world. And here at Vacation Travel, we operate in both direct sales and the travel industry. Take a look really quick at the travel industry, ladies and gentlemen. It's an $8 trillion industry. What does that mean? It's the biggest and largest. It means that no matter how much lotions, potions, social studies, or science you sell, you still have to travel to your convention. Travel is the largest industry, ladies and gentlemen. It just simply makes sense. So let's talk about who we are. First of all, we're Vacation Travel and Extreme Travel, two companies in one. Our brick and mortar corporate office can be found in Dallas, Texas. We also have another office in the UK and more offices to come. But listen, two companies in one. Vacation Traveler is actually the marketing arm of Extreme Travel. That's where you and I come in and get paid. But ladies and gentlemen, let's talk again about documentation, because we're familiar with companies like Funjet, Carnival Cruise Lines, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, Princess. There are so many companies that you're familiar with. We've earned top honors and awards from them. We're also within good standing with the Better Business Bureau. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. But let's talk about our corporate executive team, because there's Mr. David Manning. That's the gentleman behind the vision of where we're going. Over 25 years experience. He's a compensation plan design specialist. You guys will learn why. Listen, I might as well tell you right now, Mr. David Manning, literally, he's been a consultant designing compensation plans for many of the companies that you guys are familiar with, right? But here's what he did. He took the strengths from some of those compensation plans that he's designed and deleted the weaknesses of others, and he created a one-of-a-kind plan for vacation travel. And he didn't only design that thing, he also put a copyright on it. So again, our compensation plan is very special. When he launched Vacation Travel, it grew out of control, and he was smart enough to bring in a gentleman by the name of Mr. Mark Campese. This gentleman comes from a pastoral background. He too has over 25 years of experience, but he's responsible for developing several large direct selling companies in the past. And he's a national sales trainer. And then there's Miss Lori Spears, 30 years experience. Ladies and gentlemen, this lady knows everything there is to know about travel. As a matter of fact, she's responsible for, our company's travel division, being one of the top producers for every single established cruise line that's out there. Guys, we have over 100 years experience between our company leadership. So what do? We create the opportunity for you to offer world-class travel. We also offer, some essential services, that we're talking about services that, number one, people can never pay off. And, we're talking about services that almost everyone uses. And we'll go over that in a minute. But what do you get when you partner with Vacation Travel? First of all, you get a chance to book travel for yourself and friends and even total strangers. But you do that from anywhere, and you do that on your personal travel booking site. But listen, you also get access to some different travel discounts, some different deals and trips. You also get the travel club as well. And again, that's for members only. And then, of course, there's that sweet Vacation Plus. It's like icing on the cake, where you can offer, services such as electricity, dish TV, personal loans. There's so much there that you can definitely offer. Again, that's optional, but the major thing is that you get your own booking site where you earn, up to 75% of the commissions from services booked. And real important to understand, the relationship that we have with Priceline is priceless, right? It's a play on words, but it's very, very serious. Priceline, third largest company on the internet next to Google and Facebook, decided to partner with us, a short time ago. They only work with 500 affiliates. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been blessed to be, named as one of their partners. And guess what? We take that so serious that we've actually worked our way up to the number 2 position out of 500 affiliates. How amazing is that? But listen, you get access to over 145,000 hotels. You get a chance to get the same pricing as Priceline.com, Kayak, AAA Travel. Many people don't know that if you buy a brand new Toshiba laptop, from the department store, it comes with a booking engine that's powered by Priceline. If you drive a brand new GM vehicle, you can hit the OnStar button, book a room that's powered by Priceline. Other companies such as David Bridal, even Major League Baseball uses Priceline, and we're number 2. You get the same price, and the biggest difference is you're going to get paid a commission on something that you were going to do what? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. So how do you learn this business? Of course, our training is 100% online. We do have some live trainings that you can get on, but most important, I want to highlight our vacation experience. Could you imagine going to places like the Barcelo, the second best rated beach in the world. That's where we learn our business at places like that. Could you imagine that for $499 per person, including your convention registration, or even, aboard the Oasis of the Seas? Can you imagine over 700 cabins on this ship filled with vacation agents learning their craft? Could you imagine that? Or even was rated one of the sexiest resorts in the world, the El Dorado Royale there in Mexico. Could you imagine that trip for $399 per person? Could you imagine that? That's how we learn this business. But I think the most impressive thing about what we have is our weekly condo stays, being able to stay at places like, in Mexico or Antigua or Costa Rica, just to name a few. We even have member trips. Could you imagine going to Spain? This is a 3-day trip, ladies and gentlemen, for $76. No, we did not forget a digit. $76 for a 3-day trip. This is land only, but where else can you go, and spend such a luxurious time, like in the Canary Islands for $115, or take an all-inclusive trip to Cancun for $238. Again, only with Vacation Travel. Now you get the normal travel club that's included in your business package, but you get a chance to upgrade to what we call the Vacation Platinum Club. Now, what's special about this upgrade is, number one, you get loyalty point accumulation. So you shop at places like Walmart, Target, Lowe's, Bed Bath & Beyond, Whole Foods. There's so many, even, additional 18,000 online retailers. Every time you spend a dollar at these places that you're going to spend a dollar at anyway, you earn 2 points. Now, here's the catch to this. Imagine, for those of you that have a Walmart close by, Walmart sells gas and groceries. Let's just play with numbers for a second here. Let's say that you bought $300 worth of gas and groceries per month. After 10 months, that's 3,000 points. You can take those points and buy gift cards at all the other retailers. Could you imagine the money that you're going to spend on gas and groceries anyway, popping into an IHOP restaurant and using the points that you already used, or even going over to Target and doing the same thing, or even booking a special trip in the Vacation Platinum Club and using your points to buy down that trip. Again, that's something that's very, very exclusive with the Vacation Platinum Travel Club. We also have concierge service as well. And let me tell you, these deals are for members only, but we book more than just travel, ladies and gentlemen. We do sporting events as well. So even your favorite team, could you imagine booking tickets to a theater play or even a concert? And again, these are commissionable tickets. These are commissionable events that you can take advantage of. And there's that Vacation Plus again. Again, essential services. Could you imagine this? Listen, acquiring customers, both commercial and personal, for gas and electric. And now here's the thing about gas and electric customers. This is a bill that normally we can save them money on per month, number one. And number two, they can never, ever pay off that bill. So imagine you gain a customer, but more than likely those customers are customers for life. Same with satellite TV. Could you imagine saving someone some money on satellite TV? Again, they can never pay that bill off. We also have other offerings such as ID protection, as well as, telehealth medicine, which is a telehealth and wellness. It's basically healthcare, that you can literally set up a virtual appointment and get some medical attention. Now, this particular issue of Forbes magazine is very, very befitting to have Sir Richard Branson on the cover, an entrepreneur that, struggles with dyslexia, right? And this gentleman is a billionaire several times over. And, being on the cover of this magazine, Robert Laura, the author, he was quoted saying that we believe the entire network marketing industry is poised for explosive growth and can be one of the most significant solutions to America's current retirement savings crisis. And what happened over in the UK with the pound, let me tell you that retirement savings crisis is not only in America. Ladies and gentlemen, that is worldwide. And the growth that network marketing is experiencing, can definitely be a solution. Now, you can, again, become partner with us. First of all, the entry point is becoming a referral travel customer. Again, $79.95. Let me tell you what you get. You get everything I just talked about. The 75% in travel commissions. You get the travel club membership. You get two websites that are maintained by the company, a commission tracking system. You get a communication system where you can, we're talking a web talk or text, on this communication system. And we also get a virtual back office that has some system and reporting tools to help you be successful. But it's $79.95 to start your business. $69.95 keeps you in business, right? But there's more, right? There's more. Listen, remember I told you guys that I walked away from a great paying job. And let me tell you, there's another side of the business, which is our referral side of the business. Our company says, listen, if you enjoy the benefits of the travel, right? You put a tax shelter in place, you get to travel, to some different exotic locations for pennies on a dollar. Share that experience with other people. And, chances are there are some people out there just like you that are just as excited about it. And listen, the company says that you can introduce as many people to this as you want to. You can refer this to as many people as you want, and every single time that you do, you earn income. Now, the vacation travel compensation plan is totally optional. Matter of fact, it took me 9 months before I decided that I wanted to operate on this side of the business. But this is not a solicitation for you to participate exclusively in the team building or the recruiting program. Listen, any reference to any income that I'm going to talk about is not a guarantee, but it's definitely going to be income earned and be a product of your own effort and hard work. Okay, so the company says build a team of any size that you want to. Build a virtual travel agency and connect with people all over the world. Listen, every single time someone gets started with you, the company pays you $40 in commission, right? Now, listen, that's a one-time payment, but it's every single time someone gets started with you. And on your third person, that's when you get your first raise of $10. Now, that $10 is magical. Number one, because it's paid out on your third, fourth, fifth, through infinity that partners with you, but it's also paid out on their first two people from the third and beyond as well. So that means the third person, their first two, their first two, their first two, you get paid the $10 coded bonus, right? But we also have a check match program, which is ultimately one of my favorite parts of the compensation plan, because the first two people that get started with you, listen, what's going to happen is person number one, as they begin to get excited about this and share this with the world, the first two people that join them, they'll earn $40 each, right? They will start to earn their codes from the third and beyond. And so listen, your first person introduces three people. They've earned $10 on that third person, but the first two people that join the third and beyond, they're going to also earn the $10 for. But guess what? You get 150% coded bonus match. So every single time your person number one and person number two earns $1, you earn $1.50. So if they earn 100 in codes, guess what? You earn 150. If they have $1,000 week in coded bonuses, you have just earned yourself a $1,500 week, because that's 150% of $1,000. Now, the third and beyond, we make it really simple, ladies and gentlemen. The third and beyond will earn you 100% coded bonus match. That's phenomenal. So the question is not necessarily how many people you could, refer to this business, but how many 100% matches would you like to have floating out there in this world, right? Now that's weekly income that I just talked about. Let's talk about monthly residual income. See, residual income is the eighth wonder of the world. There's a lot of people wondering how we are living, and it's through residual income. It's what we like to call reoccurring income. See, you start some of these relationships one time and continue to get paid on them over and over and over. And so we get paid 6 streams of residual income. So could you imagine that you introduce one person and put yourself in position to earn residual income? See, a lot of people think that I've got to recruit the world. No. You just have to share this opportunity with a few people. Once you introduce your first person, you put yourself in position to earn residual income. Let's talk about the 6 streams for a second. Our company at the end of the month looks to see how many people are in your coded family. We want to know the third and beyond and the first two, basically everyone you earn an additional $10 on. It originally starts off with a few people, but as it grows, I want you to understand that everyone in your coded family earns you $3.20 a piece. Now, when that coded family is 100 people, that's an additional $320 per month. Now, when it's 1,000 people, ladies and gentlemen, the math is still the same. That's $3,200 in just this one stream of income. But we go further because you earn 100% residual match on anyone you've personally enrolled. And so, again, you've enrolled one, two, three people, or all three of those individuals. Whoever if they're coded to 100 apiece, that's $320 each. You get 100% match of each of their personal codes. And ladies and gentlemen, that we have no cap on our income. We have no breakaway. Everyone that's coded to you will always be coded to you through infinity. We also sweeten that $3.20 by $2. We call that a business builder bonus. That starts at your seventh person. Listen, you introduce 7 people to this business, you're a builder, right? But we also have the residual pool of the company, our version of profit sharing, which is it's called our 4x7 residual matrix. Now this thing is phenomenal because the first 4 people that partner with you, land on level 1. Nothing special that you have to do. And let's take a look at that table. Nothing special that you have to do. Then we pay out 7 levels deep. And so understand, introduce one person, and the first 4 levels. If the first 4 levels are completely filled out, completely matured, that's almost $1,000 per month, and you've only introduced one person. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're saying. That's the perfect world. So, I mean, would you be okay with getting this half right? Again, getting levels 1 through 4 half right, it's almost $500 per month in just this one stream of income. Understand that this doesn't take the place of any of the additional income that I've talked about. Could you imagine? The company says they will add on an $8 level if you introduce 3 people. If you do the math on that, introduce 3 individuals. If you do the math on levels 1 through 5, again, that's over, ladies and gentlemen, that's $100,000 a year. And again, you do the math, that's the perfect world. 50% right is 50,000, 25% right is 25,000. Remember, we're talking about per month. Okay, this is a monthly payout. The 4x7 residual matrix is a monthly reoccurring income. And so imagine introducing 6 people. When you do, you're now talking about, ladies and gentlemen, almost $40,000 a month maximum potential payout in the first 6 levels of the matrix. We tell individuals, if you see value on this side of the business, let us help you get to national. National is 10 personally enrolled consultants directly to you. At that time, ladies and gentlemen, you open up all 7 levels. If all 7 levels are fully mature, again, we're talking about $173,000 per month. Again, that's the perfect world. Would you be okay? Let's just talk about 10% of that per month, right? $17,000 per month. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this 4x7 residual matrix is phenomenal because we also have a 10% match and an 8% match. So that simply means that individuals that you personally enroll, whatever they earn in the matrix, and I just told you what, it's $173,000 maximum. You're going to earn a 10% match on that. Anyone you're coded to, many of these people you won't know because they've been added down the line, right? If you're coded to them, whatever they earn in the matrix, you earn 8% of that. How phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, you will never see another compensation plan like this. Never, ever, ever. But let's talk about some executive earned positions in our company. And I want to talk about the top 3 positions there, which the first one I'm going to talk about is national executive. Again, that's 10 personally enrolled RTCs. The company has now opened up the entire pay plan. There's even a team bonus that's awarded where, from national and above, every time someone hits your team, you're earning a team bonus of $5 to $25. Now, the next level is international executive. This is a special position. This is the second position of leadership. Number 1, because you've introduced personally 15 individuals and helped 3 of those individuals get to national. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we help you do that. You're now an international executive, and the company now pays you a $600 lifestyle bonus. That is on top of all your residual income. That's on top of all the direct commission. Ladies and gentlemen, that's $600 in cash. No points, no coupons, no travel dollars. This is cash money you get a chance to spend on your lifestyle at the next level of presidential executive. The company boosts that to $1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the last promotion, and that's becoming a diamond. This is the career level position in our company, which the company says when your team reaches 300, you're now an executive diamond, and there's some different perks that come along with executive diamond. But one of the most amazing perks is that you add $12,000 per year to your salary as an executive diamond. Now, when your team grows to 500, you can see, ladies and gentlemen, these bonuses grow all the way to $500,000 per month. And the highest achieved position right now in vacation travel is presidential diamond, with our Mr. Mark Sterling, who collects $16,000 per month in just bonuses. And so what are we saying? Vacation travel still has a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star position that's completely open. 50,000 people in this organization right now, about 60 qualified diamonds, ladies and gentlemen. What does that mean? That means you have time to get in and secure your position of equity, right? We're talking about starting a project, ladies and gentlemen, that, the maximum that you're going to pay is $149 to do everything. The maximum that you're going to pay is $69.95 a month to maintain ownership in the largest industry in the world, to be able to build a virtual travel agency of any size that you want to build. And don't forget, we have where you can drive any car that you want to drive at International Executive. The company pays you $600 for that. We also have a Benz program where the company is going to put you in a $100,000+ car and also send you $2,000 a month to pay for it once you reach National Diamond and above. Ladies and gentlemen, the income that I just showed you, all the cars and car program and bonuses, is not a guarantee, right? But let me tell you, we are guaranteeing that we will give you training and support. We're going to teach you how to be a business owner. We're going to teach you how, if you're already a business owner, how to harness that and use that in our industry. Now, we also offer customer service, both on the travel and the business side. There's also weekly leadership calls. Listen, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We also have, a proven success system, ladies and gentlemen. And again, you got to consider, I want you to remove your consumer hat, remove your employee hat, right? I want you to put on your business hat for a second and consider, if you were to start a traditional travel agency, think about all the things that you would have to put into place. I mean, you're looking at a building, you're looking at employees, you're looking at cash registers, you're looking at systems, you're looking at relationships that you have to make, right? There's so much. You're looking at a monthly mortgage. My goodness, it'll cost tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to do so. And ladies and gentlemen, we're telling you that you can literally be your own boss. You can literally control your own destiny, right? Begin to live out your dreams. Get started. We're talking $149.95 max to get up and running immediately. You're paying $69.95 a month to stay in business. It's just $20 more to take advantage of the marketing side of the business, and also include the travel. You get everything that I talked about. There's a difference here, though. You get a chance to upgrade to the Extreme Travel Certified, a travel consultant. It's the $50 tuition for the university, training. That's where we get the $149 max from, right? But now you get the ability to book with vendors. You get the ability to book, groups. You can put together group trips and then also earn some industry credentials for reduced rates on your own personal travel. There's so much. We could go on and on and on and on and on. But ladies and gentlemen, I want you to consider, again, where you are in life. There's 3 types of people that always take a look at what we're showing. And, we love all 3. The first type of person says, you know what? Thanks, but no thanks. And to you, I say, the fact that you stayed to the very end of this presentation says a lot. And we thank you for doing so, but God bless you. The second type of person says, you know what? It makes a lot of sense, but I have questions, and that's perfectly fine. Get back with the person that invited you to take a look at this presentation, and what I want you to do is get those questions answered. I want you to do whatever you have to do. I mean, we have vacation magazines. You can go to extremetravel.com and look up the travel agents. There's so much that you can do. You do your own due diligence and get whatever it is you need to feel comfortable and get those questions answered. But I would suggest you definitely asking and talking to someone that's in the business, because whoever's going to answer those questions for you, I want you to make sure that you're okay trading lifestyles with them. And so, again, that goes to say, if you ask someone that you wouldn't trade lifestyles with, you may not be able to respect or love that answer. A third type of person says, you know what, I absolutely love the idea to travel for pennies on the dollar. I love the idea of creating a lifestyle that's completely tax deductible. I love the idea. I love the idea of helping people, and I'm ready to get started. If you're ready to get started, I want you to again get back with the person that invited you to take a look at this and tell them, let them know, say, you know what, I am ready to get started. I am ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you on the beaches of the world or from the beaches of the world. The amazing part about this is this opportunity will not go away. It's simply going to go to the next person that sees value. There's only four reasons really that individuals would see something like this and not get started. And if you dare to stick around for just a few minutes and listen to those reasons, I'm going to help you. The first reason is people don't understand, right? I've never seen something like this before. This is unbelievable. I don't understand how they can do this. The second reason is people don't believe, right? They see it, it makes sense. I just don't believe that this is possible. The third reason is people truly feel like, I don't have the time to invest in what it takes to do this business. And the fourth reason is because people don't have the startup cash. $149 is not a lot of money, but it's a lot of money when you don't have it. And let's talk about for the person that doesn't understand, because what I need you to comprehend, first of all, is just the concept of what we're doing. Travel is an $8 trillion industry, and we're allowing you to capitalize on travel that's going to happen anyway. You get a chance to get in the way. You get a chance to immediately get started with the company, and immediately when you finish testing, you get a chance to take advantage of 30 years vendor experience that the company has. Imagine that. If you can understand that and that alone, go ahead and get started. Listen, most people that are on their jobs, matter of fact, you might be on your job right now watching this video, and here's what I want to tell you. Most people that when they start jobs, you don't even know your full job duties. All you know is that you're going to get a paycheck. And there's even some people that's stuck around and they're still there. Don't know what they're doing, but they're still there. And they stuck around and they're still getting a paycheck. So listen, we have the how. You just decide that you want to do it, and we'll definitely show you how and help you understand. The second thing, people that don't believe, I can tell you, do your due diligence and go online and check out everything that we're saying. Go to the Better Business Bureau, check out our A+ rating. Do what you have to do to get your belief system up, because let me tell you, it doesn't matter if it takes you, 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years to believe in what we're doing. We're still going to be here building business and building the largest travel agency in the world, right? So do what you have to do. Get back with the person that invited you and tell them, you know what, I believe in this thing. Let's lock arms and let's rock and roll. To the person that feels like, they're too busy, this one is weird, because I remember myself being very, very busy, but I was busy being broke. And you got to pick your busy, right? You got to pick your busy. And if you're telling me that you're too busy, chances are you're 100% responsible for your income. And what does that mean? That simply means that if you slow down, your income would slow down. If you stop working, your income would stop. And that's a dangerous place to be. That is a dangerous place to be. You wouldn't sit in a three-legged, two-legged, or one-legged chair, but yet still people around the world trust one income, one source of income. And so I want to ask you a common sense question. If you can have 10 people generate income for you, could those 10 people outwork you? That's the question. And it's a common sense question. And if we think about that question, the answer is yes, heck yes, right? What if two of those people got sick? Could those 8 remaining people still outwork you? Again, the answer is yes. And so if it's okay to have 10 people help you generate income, the other question is it okay to have 100? Is it okay to have 1,000 or 10,000? And so if you understand that concept, it's time for you to partner with people and grow your virtual travel agency where people all around the world will help you generate income. Listen, that's when you get your time back. I certainly did, right? To the person that doesn't have the startup cash, I tell you that's I feel you because when I saw this, about 39 years old, and I'm looking at this as an adult with kids and a wife. This made sense. And it was $149, and I didn't have $149 that I could start up something that could change my life. So I had to be real with myself, and I had to ask myself, how long are you going to have this problem? I had to really be real. And so for you that don't have the startup cash, you got to ask yourself, how long are you going to live life with a $149 problem, right? And so if you're not going to change that, who is? And if you're not going to change it now, when do you plan on doing something about it? And if you're not going to use vacation travel, this awesome project that retired me after 2.5 years, what will you use? And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, those are some serious questions. Right now, the ball is in your court. And I thank you so much for listening to this presentation. Guys, get back with the person that invited you to take a look at this. We will see you on the beaches of the world or from the beaches of the world. Hopefully, we'll see you at the top and not from the top. Have a great one.